and the auction will start at 1. Showmanship. At this time, if you'll please stand as we honor our country with a Pledge of Allegiance. The flag is in the southeast corner of the arena. Jency Todd will be leading us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right. Don't worry, I'm not singing tonight. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Fans, help me welcome back our judge, Mr. Dennis Kendrick from Sycamore, Georgia. Did an excellent job last night, helping the kids and paying tribute also to our programs. Also, I'd like to thank Alma Mattel for photography. She's taken in-the-ring complimentary photos, and they will be available on her Facebook page, but also on the Alachua County Youth Fair Facebook page for you to be able to go and see. All right, coming into the ring with junior showmanship, Class 1, Tyson Freilich, Briar Boyd, Luke James, Hunter Thomas, Trig Worley, Holly Moore, Kinsley Mosier, and Ella Carr. Let's have a round of applause for our Class 1 entries. I'd like to take this time to thank our platinum sponsors, Texas Trailers, who has the trailer over here with tickets. You can go see Buford to get your tickets for that, $20 a piece, and win that trailer. Also, Watson C&D Construction that gave us a roll-off dumpster and a donation. And B&M Equipment, we thank them for being our platinum sponsors this year. Also, ladies and gentlemen, someone lost some AirPods last night. And if you lost some AirPods and you can describe them to me, come over here to the area over here. Once again, let's stay away from the rail. No standing near the rail and no touching the rail. If you're going to be near the rail, squat down so people behind you can see.
We bring our first class out, Showmanship, tonight. Let's give all these young people a round of applause. As we get this class in the ring, I think we see some differences, and I understand we're going to have some different heats, and we're going to bring some back for an overall champion. As we bring them out here, though, in my mind, we have 2 or 3 individuals that when they come out here, they're attentive. They know where I'm at in the ring, and what I'm really looking for is the ones who can drive that animal to me. Not that the animal is leading them, but they can really, they're aware, they've done their homework at home, and they're driving that animal to me, know where I'm at, and they're presenting that animal to me, not just letting that animal present itself the way it wants to. I think we've got a few individuals out of this class that we're going to call back and do that, and this time I'm going to go out and name, but let's give all of them a round of applause. We'll talk individual specifics in a final drive.
So coming back from Class 1 will be Hunter Thomas, Holly Moore, and Ella Carr. He's come back in the ring, Hunter Thomas. All right, coming in for Class 2, Graham Eubanks, Bryson Osteen, Waylon James, Adam Elkins, Brantley Smith, Derek Wooten, Nolan Thomas, and Tate Howell. Let's have a round of applause for our Class 2 Junior Showmanship exhibitors. Our diamond sponsors are North Florida Regional, Gatorland Kubota, Cowboys Barbecue, DW Pest Control, Farm Credit of Florida, Life South Community Blood Centers. They'll be back at 10 a.m. for you to do your blood donation. Ray's Metalworks, and Alachua County Farm Bureau. Thank you all to our diamond sponsors.
Once again, let's give all these exhibitors a round of applause. I feel like in my mind that when we bring them out here, there was 3 individuals that just sorted their way to the top. Once again, as I mentioned before, the ones that could place those animals, could drive those animals into place, knew where I was at, kept them in front of me at all times. Wherever I walked around the ring, they knew where I was at. I think they did the best job of keeping the distance. Young man right here is going to be coming back. Young man right here is going to be coming back. And I just said all that, and the other young man's done let his get in the corner, but we're going to bring you back to that young man right over there. He's going to be coming back. 3. Him. Yep, that one right here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, I'm keeping 3. Oh, I didn't know his number.
All right, so coming back from the second class is going to be
Young man,
Graham
you right there on the
Eubanks,
edge.
Bryson Osteen, and Tate Howell.
So you were right there on the edge. You just need to slow it down. You got a little nervous on me. Slow it
We'll
down.
have the final drive
Control that
now
pig
for
a little bit
junior
better,
showmanship.
a little less whip.
Here in just
All right.
a second.
Slower tonight or whatever. I don't know. Maybe hold it closer.
Oh, this one here?
Yes,
Okay.
sounds like you're not as loud tonight.
Okay, well, maybe I need more enthusiasm. I'll see about holding it closer.
Did you just get in trouble? I think you just got in trouble.
All right, so for our junior show finale, we have Hunter Thomas, Holly Moore, Ella Carr, Graham Eubanks, Bryson Osteen, and Tate Howell.
Like I say, the easy deal go.
I'd like to take this time to thank our silver sponsors, Mitchell's Catering, Blackwell Electric, Hobo Tractor Company, Campus USA Credit Union, Tail Partners, KPI Engineering, Family and Friends of Ashland Hall, High Springs Cafe, GRE Sounds, H2 Engineering, and SGS Contracting Services. Thank you all for being silver sponsors.
How much your pig weigh?
275.
What's your best thing about her?
She's just great.
How much does your pig weigh?
274 pounds.
What do you think the best thing about your pig is?
About his body, about his, I'd say his picnic.
Okay, thank you. How much does your pig weigh?
270.
What's the best thing about your pig? Probably what? Oh, how long? Okay. How much your pig weigh?
254.
If you could change something about it, what would you change?
The way she tilts her head a little bit.
The way she does what?
Tilts her head a little bit
Tilts-
to that side.
Oh, she tilts it when she's walking?
Well, like just a little bit to that side.
All right. You just got one of them, can't just
Yeah.
tilts her head, huh?
Yes,
Okay, good deal. How much your pig weigh?
283.
If you could change something about it, what would you change?
I would change on how his head goes up because his head's always down. I would change it to make it look better when it's walking.
To get his head up?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How much your pig weigh? How much your pig weigh?
282.
If you could change something about it, what would you change?
I'd probably give him more of a hand.
More ham. Okay. Thank you. Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. I tell you, it's always tough in showmanship, but when these kids come in here, because you know you've got the judge's personal opinion, and these kids have worked so hard at home. But I think all of them have done a great job tonight. But these 6 that we brought back in the ring, I think, do a tremendous job. As I mentioned earlier, when during the heats, I was looking for somebody who's going to bring one in here. Not that they just following that pig around, but they're driving that pig where it needs to be. They're aware of that pig. They're aware of where I'm at. They're familiar enough with them with the whip that they can control it that way. And there's just a lot of different aspects that goes on. But I think we've got 6 tremendous showmen in here. I think when it comes down to, you always talk about showmanship. I always describe it back home as it's a dance. You have to work at home. You have to practice that dance. You have to teach that animal. Unfortunately, sometimes when you get to the show, the dance doesn't always come together like we'd hope. Same things happens in Olympics and everything else we look like that we watch. You know, it's just that effort put in. Sometimes it comes together like we want it to. Sometimes it don't. I think these 6 definitely have shown to me that they've done their homework at home. There's some differences in styles that they present today, for my opinion, what sorts them. We're going to go through in 6th place. It's going to be the young lady with the blue-butted bear over here. I think does a tremendous job for me tonight. It's just one of those things as far as able to put that pig where it needs to be, the distances we get sometimes, that attentiveness to me. I think there was just some differences there, not quite as attentive as some of the others, not quite could put that pig in the place I wanted you to and where it needed to be at times, but you still do a good job for me. Then we have a young man that when we brought him out in the heat, I really thought he was going to run up there to the top, and we get back in here in this final, and the pig just would not walk for you, young man. You're going to be 5th tonight. I can tell you when he come in that first heat, he's done his work at home. He's worked with that animal, but that's the part of that dance that just doesn't work sometimes. That pig wanted to give up on him, wasn't able to put it where he wanted to, and that's just the situation. Not to discredit the young man for the job he done, but that's ultimately what happened tonight. And then I think we get down and it really gets closer. But in my mind, it really gets close between the next 2 and 3. 3 and 4, excuse me. With 4 is going to be the young man over here with the white gilt. For me, the difference here is, young man, you do a good job, but you get a little fast when you whip on me. You constantly using it, you're getting a little fast. I wanted to see you back off of it, sometimes slow it down, tapping it. I just felt like in some cases, some unnecessary taps on that pig that we didn't have to do. It's more like a habit that you'd gotten into just with the walk than what was needed to present that animal around the ring. 3rd place, going to be the young man on the far side over here. I'll be honest, this is one of them, if you're going to talk, work and work and work and don't ever give up, because, young man, when you come into heat, it wasn't the strongest entrance that I've seen made. You kept working and kept working and kept working your way up, made the cut, and then worked your way up into this final drive, in my opinion. You just never gave up. It's just one of those things where we talk about 2 individuals in here that really know where to place their pig, really knew how to keep them in front of it. That was the difference tonight. There's 2 in here that just do a phenomenal job, in my opinion, of knowing where I'm at, keeping them at. There's a distance that I want to see, not getting them too close, but keeping them far, but not too far away from me. I think it really gets close here. Fine details for me, what really sorts them. Young man right here, phenomenal job driving that gilt, young man. For me, there's times, though, you would use your left hand when you was on the other side over here, and you'd put it on her ham and on her loin a little bit, and I cautioned you about doing that. I understand sometimes you have to do that to get it going, but there's times that I felt like you've done it more out of a habit so much than necessarily having to do it. Young lady right here, one of those, as far as being able to keep the head up, I don't think there's anybody that does a better job of keeping the head up on that animal as you move it around. There were some times, I wish you got it a little closer to me. You do a good job keeping the distance, where maybe there's times the young man over here got a little close to me, so there's some tit for tat. Both of y'all do an excellent job, and if anybody talk with anybody at stand, it's a flip of the coin, in my opinion, because I think y'all both do a good job. But for me, the little things from start to finish was being able to control it. Young man's going to be 2nd. Young lady right here is going to be a champion tonight. Good job. Good job, young lady. Good job, young man.
Junior Showmanship 1st place is going to be Alachua.
Good job, young lady.
2nd place is Bryson Osteen. 3rd place is Kate Howell. 4th place is
good job, young man.
5th place is Hunter Thomas. And 6th place is Holly Moore. Congratulations, Junior Showmanship.
Right, we're ready.
Intermediate Showmanship. We have coming into the ring, Class 1, Lexi Castles, Timothy Green, Audrey Pendarvis, Michael Munder, Peyton Williams, Emily Dampier, Kristen Van Zandt, Holly Carroll, and Eli Sorensen.
Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. I think it gets really close in my mind with some that we have out here in this division. We're going to keep one more than we actually did last heat. We're going to keep 4 out of this division. So when I point you out, we'll bring you back for the final drive and we'll do more talking about it this time. Young lady right here, you're going to stay. Young lady right here, you're going to stay. Young man, you're going to stay. And young man, you're going to stay. Let's give them a round of applause one more time. Yes, sir. I kept 4 this time. Yep.
So coming back from class 1 will be Lexi Castles, Tiffany Green, Audrey Pendarvis, and Holly Carroll.
Oh, there's 5 classes in this? Okay.
Yeah, this one's a little bigger.
Okay.
So there's going to be 5 classes in this one.
All right, coming into the ring from class 2, Madison Fogarty, Cameron Murphy, Taylor Greenberg, Olivia Bates, Lindsay Stevens, Skylar Pinnell, Landon Reno, Lando Jerome, Ramsey Stanley, and Nash Cox. Take this time to thank our bronze level sponsors, TBC Services, J.R. and Crystal Richburg, Whitfield Window and Door, Decker Construction, Jessica Davis, McGriff Williams Insurance, Clint Davis Land Clearing, Niconobi Friendship 4-H, 4-H Town and Country at Cornerstone Academy, and Sanders Grading, LLC. Thank you all for being bronze level sponsors for the Alachua County Youth Fair.
Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. This class makes it a little tougher because I think everybody's had a little bit of trouble tonight. Animals not wanting to work with them, wanting to stay on the rail, and it just makes it, as far as what we was hoping they would come out here to do and what they were able to get done, it just makes it really harder to choose from, and I'm struggling a little bit with choosing because of that. I mean, I understand this as a partnership, but we've got some issues as far as the mechanics of how to show that animal, and then we've got some issues of the animal not working with them. I think there's 2 or 3 individuals out here, when you even sorting through the problems they've had as far as the mechanics that they was able to display, even though the animals wasn't working, I think they have the basic mechanics that I'm looking for. It's just what I said, the animals not wanting to cooperate as much as we'd like for them to. Maybe they can get that worked out before they bring them back into the final drive. But for me, we're going to start here. This young man right here, we're going to ask to come back. Young lady right here with the wrong gilt, we're going to ask to come back. Young lady over there with the corner with the white barrow, we're going to ask to come back. Let's give them all a round of applause one more time. Yeah, she's one that's coming back. 46? 61.
Okay, I got her.
And then that young man right here, I don't know, it's 64?
Ramsey Stanley and Nash Cox.
Do I need to start calling out the numbers? I can do that.
If you
Okay.
see their number, it'd help us
All right,
a little bit.
I'll do
Guys
that.
up there.
I'll do that.
Yes, sir.
The rural watermelon stand, which is next to the end of your next to the trailer over there. It'll be closing down at 7 o'clock here in 9 minutes. So if you like anything, make sure you head that way. All right, coming into the ring for Class 3, we have Mackenzie Fogarty, Kaylee Stevens, Kyle Moore, William Mallard, Lexi Bonnell, Marley Price, Peyton Osteen, Caleb Crusher, and Jacob Travers. Once again, if you're next to the ring, please keep your arms and don't touch anything on the side, because we have boards coming around, whips coming around, and pigs coming around. We have an audience submission joke that phoned in. It's kind of like one of those lifelines. It says, what does a duck sit on? His butt quack. We had another audience submission. Why can't cows wear flip-flops? Because they lack toes.
Let's give all of them a round of applause. I think a very close heat amongst them, a great many of them in here. However, sometimes you get that one heat, you just get a standout, and I think that's what we had in here. We had one, everybody else seemed to be having problems. We had one that was able to get it done, and we're just going to bring one back out of this heat. It's going to be the young man right here in front of me, number 84. Good job. We'll see you in time drive.
Coming back from class 3 is Peggy Oski. Coming into the ring for class 4, Mason Kramer, Caitlin Powell, Grant Welch, David Akers, Caitlin Pettyjohn, Emma Zaragoza, Shepard Simmons, and Kira Witt.
You okay?
Yes, sir.
I want to talk with you a minute. Before I start announcing, I want you to know something. You come out here like gangbusters, but then your pig got where she wouldn't get off the fence.
Yes, sir.
It's one of those things. I like your style. I wanted to come talk with you because it's one of those things. If your pig cooperated with you, the way you showed, the way you style, but your pig kept getting lost in the crowd, kept getting on the rail, and you just couldn't do anything with her.
Yes,
but
sir.
I wanted to come talk to you and let you understand that before we announce it tonight.
Yes,
You
sir.
still did a good job. Congratulations, young man. Let's give all these exhibitors a round of applause. I think another one of those heats that really makes it tough, and I went and spoke with a young man because I think he does a phenomenal job showing. It's just one of those things that we see his pig just does not want to get off that rail tonight. And if it wasn't for that fact, he would definitely be hanging around with us, and I wanted to personally tell him that. I also wanted to go over the mic and let all y'all know because he does a great job showing. It's one of those things that, unfortunately, the dance that we talked about, it just didn't work out for you tonight, young man, but you still, hats off to you because you do a great job. We are tasked with choosing some to come back, though, and I think in my mind here, there were some as we worked our way through, really made it tough. We didn't have that one entrance that made it, when they come in, they said, wow, here it is, pick me. But I think as we sorted through them, there was some that was able to find their way out of the group, keep those animals in front of me, and I think earned their spot to come back in, at least deserve a chance to come back and compete with the others that we've called back. Young man right here in front of me is going to be one of them. This age group, that's what I'm trying to say. Young lady right here in front of him is going to be number 111. The other young lady that we are going to ask back is driving her pig in front of me right now. Congratulations, y'all. We'll see y'all in the final drive. And this, I can't see her number. It's flat down. 110.
Coming back in class 4 will be Grant Welch, and Caitlin Pettyjohn. Coming into the ring for class 5, Tyler Moore, Caleb Jacobs, Tyson Thomas, Waylon White, Aiden Lepiasco, Elijah Hood, Eli Simmons, Brooke Zeller, and Christopher Hines. Once again, we'd like to thank our platinum sponsors, Texas Trailers, who've donated this trailer over here. Make sure you go there and buy your tickets, or go online and buy them on the phone. You can also get your cut and wrap hog over there also. Watson C&D Construction, who's donated the roll, as well as contributions, and also B&M Equipment. Thank you all for being our platinum level sponsors. Fans, when you're leaving the ramp, you need to look at the front gate because the back gates are locked. So everyone needs to exit out the front gate. Also, there are too many vehicles that aren't supposed to be in the camping area without parking passes. So if you don't have a parking pass, you need to park out front. Cuts down the traffic as kids are leaving from the campground to the show area. Thank you.
Let's give all these exhibitors a round of applause. Always interesting as the show progresses to me to see how the different groups come in. We've last two classes, it seemed all of them wanted to hang out on the rails. And this class, it seemed like all of them wanted to huddle up in the middle. So for me, it really become a sorting of which two could keep the animals out away from the rest of them to really be noticed. And we're going to speak about one, and then the pig's going to give them a little bit of trouble right now, wanting to start squealing, but that's going to be one we're going to attract the young man right here in front of us. Number, let's see, 124. And the other young man we're going to ask back is 117, who's right here in front of me now. Let's give all of them a round of applause again, though.
So coming back from class 5 is going to be Caleb Jacobs and Aiden Lemonaka.
I'm good. How are y'all? Good. I'm going to stand over here with y'all when they come in and see if they notice me. I think they'll notice me.
Because they usually just go chase their pig and see if you're standing out next to them.
Well, I want to see them walk off. See if they'll just walk them straight or if they do a turn and come back.
This is my first time working with a pig show, so
It is.
I'm learning a lot right now. Just sitting here and watching.
Well, nothing wrong with learning.
She's learning.
You never stop learning.
She learns.
We're
She's
getting all the
learning that she
pigs
gets taken out.
and
Yeah,
exhibitors
the pigs, they'll just,
hurried
they
over to
won't
the
stop. They'll
staging
just go
area
right
for
underneath you.
intermediate showmanship.
Yeah.
Class 5, we have Caleb Jacobs and Aiden Lepianco. This is our final drive for intermediate showmanship. Class 1 for senior showmanship, be ready.
Take your pig over there and put it in that pen, but don't use the board help. You do it yourself, okay? If they come, just ask them to stay away. When you drive your pig over to that pen and put it in there yourself, if they come with the boards, ask them to stand away and let you do it yourself. Take your pig and put it in that pen. Take your pig and put it in that pen over there. The first one on this side. Put him in the pen. You. Put her in the pen. Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. Worked through several classes, they made the heat, and then we come through. We got a large number still out here, and I went and sorted through. I think when we come back, in their respective divisions, I think each one of them did the best job of being able to keep it in the middle, but these things get tired, and we've worked them hard, and they want to give out on them now. And I think in my mind, as far as still keeping their composure, working those animals, the fundamentals that they're showing, we've kept, I think, 6 over here that we're going to come back and work one more time and put a placing on them. But let's give all these other exhibitors a round of applause as they leave the ring. Now, I know we don't have all these sorted off, but what I want y'all to do is do your best to bring them one at a time. So don't everybody rush when we come out the gate. I don't care who goes first, but I want to look at each one of y'all individually, okay? So just, it don't matter if you're first or the third one to come out of the pen. It don't matter. Just come at on pace and give me time. I want you to take it out. I want you to stroll across that ring and then come back and run it straight across this way. So I want you to go to that corner first and then circle it back around and straight across. Keep it straight in the middle, back and forth, okay? Got that? Got that? Did y'all hear what I said? Listen, we're going to take that pin first. We're going to do one at a time. We're going to let them come out. It don't matter who comes in what order, because I want to see each one of y'all individually walk out of here. So it don't matter what order, but if you're not the first one, just wait your turn. You can be the third or last. It don't matter. Just, you're going to come out. We're going to go to that corner, and then I want you to bring it back, and I want you to keep it straight in the middle, back and forth, okay?
Okay, so go to that corner. And
go to that corner, then come down, bring it back, and then keep going straight down the middle. Keep it to the middle. Got that?
Yes, sir.
All right? Don't rush coming at it. Don't matter who comes first. Everybody's going to get their fair share for me to look at, okay?
All right, so staying for the final drive is Tiffany Green, Usher Pendarvis, Lindsay Stevens, Grant Welch, Caitlin Osteen, and Caleb Jacobs.
Next one. Great group of exhibitors. I think deserve a big round of applause. Tough going through these heats, getting them to cooperate. And I think there's been some differences. I asked them to pen again. I asked them to see how the animals would cooperate going back to the pen. Really wanted to see could they do it on their own, and then I wanted to see how those animals would work when I walked them across here. Some of them had trouble getting them out and getting them to cooperate and do what we wanted them to. Some of them are still having trouble. I know they're getting tired but fine in the corner, but we've got others that's been able to place these animals and put them right where we wanted to, display them for me at the right speed, the right intensity, and I think it really sorts itself out today. We're going to walk through and talk them now. I'm going to mention right here, 6th place is going to be the young lady over here. Young lady, as far as ring presence and style, the speed you go, you've got the style that I like. Unfortunately tonight, from the time we walked in the heat to through now, your pig's just not wanting to cooperate. When you was able to put it in the middle and get it to do what we wanted, it looked great. But the majority of the time when I went looking for it, I had to find you instead of being able to keep it in front of me, and that's the difference tonight. If that pig would have cooperated with you a little bit more, it would have definitely been a different situation in this placing. But she's just being aggravating on you tonight. But as far as style, I want to keep bringing you back, because every time when I finally got to see you walk across there, your intensity, the way you present that animal, the way you handle your whip and all, that is the style that I like to see. You keep that head up and do a phenomenal job there. It's just one of those issues. Too many times she didn't want to cooperate with you tonight. In 5th place going to be the young man on the far side. Great job. Great job running through the heats. Great job as far as being able to keep her right here in the middle. There were some times that she just didn't want to work with you. You have a little bit different style than the rest of them. You're more upright. The rest of them have a little more intensity. But you was able to place that animal in front of me where I could see it at all times. But when we got in this final drive, she wanted to not cooperate with you coming out. You couldn't make the crossing and then get it to turn. Just some spots where you wanted to put her, and she didn't want to cooperate there. But good job in what you done. Young man right here is going to be 4th. Does a really good job of coming out there and presenting them in it. To start with, you got a little fast, and he slowed down on you some, and you slowed down. Now you're having trouble. You a little more intense in your presentation, and you wanting to get her out here bad, but he's wanting to stay off on you. I challenge you when he's at start with to slow down a little bit. Now you're going the right speed we need. It's just now that you're not able to get him out here in front of me like I'd like to see. But you slowed down. To start with, you was a bit fast on me, but you still do a good job of presenting that animal. I think it gets a little closer in my opinion. The young man right here is going to be 3rd tonight. Come in, did a great job. Once again, same situation. You can tell by the whelps on the back, we had to get a little rough with him towards the end to keep it going. I think you do a great job showing. It's just once again, if that pig could cooperate, we could have kept that head up on that a little higher, placed it where we wanted to see it. I think you move up. Young man right here is going to be 2nd. Good job, young man. Little times, the difference to me is intensity. You wanted to get a little fast, a little nervous on me. The young man who's going to win the class right here, if y'all watched him, he's been able to place this animal. Good job, young man. Be proud. It is clear to me by the way you was able to work that animal to take it across the ring all the way through. This young man come in from a heat with an intensity, with a look on his face, placing that animal in front of me, letting me know that this was his to win, and he was basically daring me to not let him. He done everything I asked. He presented that animal all times. He was cool. I think we're back. Whoa, that's a little louder. He was cool, calm, and collective the whole time. Was able to keep that animal in front of me. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this thing's going out live. If so, I don't know if he was trying to put on a clinic for the ones at home to watch, but I think he done a phenomenal job tonight. Congratulations to all these exhibitors again. Good job. Good job. We good? This is louder than that one.
So first place we have Peyton Osteen. Second place we have Clifton Green. Fourth place we have Audrey Pendarvis. Fifth place we have Grant Welch. And sixth place we have Lindsay Stevens. Alright, congratulations intermediate showmen. Now we'll move into senior showmanship. Class 1, we got Aubrey Fraley. Once again, we want to thank our diamond sponsors, North Florida Regional, Gatorland Kubota, Cowboys Barbecue, W Pest Control, Farm Credit of Florida, Lifestyle Community Blood Centers, Ray's Metalworks, and Alachua County Farm Bureau. Thank you for being our diamond level sponsors. Once again, make sure on your way out you find some of those raffle tickets over there for the Texas trailer and some cut and wrap hog tickets. The more we sell, the more Alachua County Youth Fair can use to make this fair better every year. So go over there and buy a few. Also remember the front gate is the only gate to use. The front main gate, the asphalt going in, is the only one to use. Again, also, if you're up front near the rail, make sure you're bent down and not touching the rail. Bent down and not touching the rail, so everybody behind you can see. Appreciate your cooperation.
Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. We get into our older group, I will admit, when I judge, I expect, I don't know how long they've been showing, but I assume that the older ones have been showing longer than our younger ones, and therefore, naturally, young people, because y'all the older group, we expect a little bit more out of you, because the younger ones are out here watching to see what you're doing, hopefully learning from y'all. Another one of those situations when we come in here, I think y'all do a phenomenal job of what you're doing, but with some little minute details that as we get into there, I guess I just expect to see, and I'm looking for that individual who can keep that pig's head up out here in front of me, the right distance, the right speed, so I'm not having to look for that pig or that individual. And I think if we come out of this group, we had a couple young ladies that did the best job for me tonight. We're going to ask to come back. That's going to be the young lady right here. I think her number 17. And the young lady with the blue bud, I think number 9.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Returning from class 1 will be Aaron Green and Cheyenne Malone.
Young lady, I like your style. Just the pig wouldn't cooperate with you. When he finally get out there, you drive it and it'd do good, but then you want to hit that corner again.
Yes, sir.
That's
Thank
just
you.
one of them things that the dance partner didn't work with you.
Coming into the ring from class 2 is Ace Pearson, Taylor Berryhill, Hunter Dennis, Michaela Dyson, Caitlin Dillard, Lawson Bartlett, Caitlin Griffith, Jonathan Ferguson, and Autumn Galvin.
Once again, let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. I think this heat got a little deeper in my opinion, and we have some that come in here and right off the bat just let me know that they were here and wanting to make the cut and wanting to come back and show their skills off for the final drive. We're going to bring the young man number 37 right here back. We're going to bring the young lady number 24 right here back. And we're also going to bring back 34, the young lady right here in front of me. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Coming back from class 2 is Taylor Berryhill, Caitlin Dillard, and Wilson Mark. Going into the ring for class 3, Ryan Dillard, Dylan Brady, Owen Tyner, Sean Kaufman, Haley Mullinger, Chloe Beagle, Riley Stanley, Haley Kenny, Rachel Miller, and Raylan Steele.
Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. I think as we sort through here, these seniors are definitely answering the challenge that I gave out a while ago. They're doing a phenomenal job out here in the ring. We go through though, and I think when you walk around the ring and get to those that can really present those animals and stay in front of you and really do it the way you like, I think we have two individuals in this class we're going to ask to come back. That's going to be the young lady right here, number 62. Number 66, the young lady right over here, we're going to ask her back. Let's give them a round of applause again.
Returning from class 3 will be number 62.
I about couldn't see your number. I about couldn't see your number. Yeah, if you got one.
Coming into the ring for class 4 senior showmanship, Ashley Ballard, Grace Mitchell, Allison Waters, Ava Adams, Sarah McKnight, Tony Myers, Samantha Day, Brooke Baldy, Whitney Davis, and Laura Booth. Caitlin Griffith's parents, if you could, please come to the back here. Behind the Swine, staging area. Behind the Swine, fence.
Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. As we spoke about earlier, I think you get another one of these heats where we got a few pigs wanting to hang out on the rail. We got a group of them that's wanting to sit here in the middle, and there's a fine line of what speed you need to go and how the distance to keep them off of them in. I think we had 2 or 3 in here that, in my mind, did the best job of that as we progressed around the ring, keeping those pigs where I could see them, keeping them up in front of me, keeping the distance we want. We're going to ask young lady number 82 to come back. We're going to ask number 71, the young lady over there, to come back. And we're going to ask the young lady number 73 to come back. Let's give them a round of applause again.
Coming back in class 4, we ask will be Grace Mitchell, Allison Porter, and Samantha Day. Coming into the ring for class 5 is Chloe Walding, Kristen Duke, Emery Bryan, Chase Collin, Jack Williams, Leslie Gilbud, Colton Harvey, Riley Hester, Emma Carroll, and Lydia McGraw.
Let's give him a round of applause. Sometimes you get a heat that you just got a group that comes out and just jumps at you from the start. And I think this is one of those times we got 3 individuals in here that just come right out of the gate, commanded attention and never let up since they were in the ring. Not to put down anybody else in the ring, because I think y'all do a tremendous job, but we just have 3 in here, in my opinion, that are just further ahead right now at this moment and what they're doing. We're going to ask the young man right over here in front of me. I can't see your number, young man. What's your number? 93. This young man right in front of me here. 94. Young man, drive that pig right on across the middle so I can see your number too. And number 92, this young man right here. Let's give him a round of applause.
Coming back on class 5 will be Emery Bryant, Chase Holland,
Keep it up.
and Zach Williams. Class 6 is our final class for senior showmanship before we have the callback. They are coming into the ring now. We have Wyatt Hester, Ethan Thomas, Anna Tidwell, Bartlett, and Ace Castles. Exhibitors, that were the callbacks. Y'all be ready in your pins.
Once again, let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. I think this is the last group of seniors before we bring them all back. And once again, I just can't express how proud I am of all these exhibitors that's come out here and the job that they've done. Once again, though, I think we've got a couple individuals that just kind of, from the time they come in, just kind of stood out. I'm not saying they were fault-free in what they've done, but I think as far as a group and what they were doing in the contemporary group here just stood out to me. We're going to ask the young lady right over here to come back. Number 131. We're going to ask the young lady over there, 127, I believe, to come back. Let's give them a round of applause.
Returning from class 6 will be Danielle Hodge and Kylie Bartlett. Before we start our final drive, I want to thank once again our platform. You have time on Tuesday to get your tickets. I believe they're probably still available online too, if you would like to. Also, we'll have cut and wrap hog available, that you can get that as well. We appreciate your support. Once again, if you don't like that style of trailer, you can either give it to me or you can trade it in for something similar value or use that value towards something bigger. Coming into the ring for the senior showmanship final drive. From Class 1, we have Annabeth Green, Cheyenne LaLund. From Class 2, we have Taylor Berryhill, Caitlin Dillard, Lawson Bartlett. From Class 3, we have Kaylin Kinney and Rayleigh Steele. From Class 4, we have Grace Mitchell, Allison McQuarters, and Samantha Day. From Class 5, we have Emery Bryan, Chase Holland, Zach Williams, and from Class 6, we have Danielle Hodge and Kylie Bartlett. Let's have a round of applause for all of our senior showmanship final drive. Let's also have a round of applause for all of our swine team helpers, handlers that have helped separate pigs, get the pigs out of the pens, back in the pens, take care of kids back here overheating, all kinds of good stuff. So, men of many hats.
Okay. Let's give these seniors a round of applause. Seniors, y'all are to be commended for the job done. Each one of y'all have done a great job to get back out here. The quality in this group is very deep. As we walk through, we've had some issues. Some of you have, as far as what I was looking for. Some of them, the pigs are a little too slow. Some of them a little too fast. Some of them not been working to get their head up as high as we want. Some of them come back out here and hit the corners. There's not, if I don't speak on you, it's not to discredit y'all, but I just want to say, coming from the heats, I had certain ones. Young man over here, I want to acknowledge you. Coming out the heat, I really expected to come back out here and you to be right over here. Your pig just didn't want to cooperate. It hit this corner and you couldn't do anything with it. I want to acknowledge that, and I want you to leave knowing that that was my mindset before we got here. You do an excellent job showing. Not to discredit you with what's happened tonight. It's just one of those situations where the pig just didn't want to work with you. It's unfortunate, but that's what happened. There's some more. I want to, young lady, same here. You come back out and the pig just give it, we need to hit another gear. She just wouldn't go fast enough. You do a great job showing, and I wanted to acknowledge that, but she just did not hit that gear where you needed to and get her to be able to move out. The rest of you, I mean, some of you did a good job keeping her, young lady, you did a good job keeping in front of all the time. We just need to get that head up. We need to slow it down a little bit and get that head up. But it's just, y'all do a good job. I just wanted to say that. Senior, I love working with senior showmen. Y'all come out, I expect more out of you, and y'all normally don't disappoint, and this group didn't disappoint tonight. So let's all give them all a round of applause. It's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed it. When you come out here, I know this is work and y'all got goals in mind, but in the end of the day, I hope you had fun. Because that's what it's all about. I hope you had fun. We've got some that we've kept over here. We're going to bring them back because y'all got a placing that we need to get in the top 5 or 6, whatever we got left over here. But we're going to do that right now as soon as we get the ring exited to give them time, and we're going to work them a little more and see what it comes out. But I just want to say this has been fun, been tremendous, and I think that these seniors have done an awesome job.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure we stay back away from the rails so that people can see behind you and down, especially for this final drive. Everybody wants to be able to watch. Thank you.
Hey, I got first and second right here. No luck
So for the final drive and senior showmanship, coming out of the pen is Chase Holland. Coming out of the pen is Caitlin Dillard. Coming out of the pen is Danielle Hodge. Coming out of the pen is Rayleigh Steele. Last but not least, coming out into the pen is Zach Williams.
Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. These 6 we've got in the ring right here have made it tough on me. Y'all are all excellent showmen. And show ladies, excuse me. Y'all are the county is to be commended for the program y'all got here, the showmen y'all got here. They do an excellent job. It's been fun for me. I know these kids are tired and these pigs are tired because they've been out here working. But that's what happens when y'all make it so tough on me when y'all so good. I think in my mind there's some little differences as we go through. Sometimes it's the pig issue, and that's what I think happens tonight as we went through. We have some, each one of y'all, I want to say this, come out of your heat, and you hit me hard when from the time you walked in. It was that remembrance through each section that got y'all through. It's from start to finish. And that finish is also important too. And I'm going to say this, down to the point, I'm going to go ahead and say it now. There's one individual in here tonight, I'm not going to let it go unrecognized. There's one individual in here that when I say finish, when they come out of their heat, even after they've been called, they didn't just walk to the corner. They drove that pig all the way, and at 2 steps, actually I counted it, 2 steps outside that gate over there, they were still eyes on me waiting to see what I was going to do. That's old school right there, but I appreciate that because that's how I was taught. You never give up till you exit the ring, because I can tell you in one instance, I was sitting there, it's been many years ago, an individual, the judge waited to see if that individual go out the ring. I was a little kid then watching it. I didn't think the guy was going to make the cut. He did that. The judge actually walked out of the ring himself, stopped him on the way back, and then pulled him back in. And the guy come in 4th or 5th in the state in showmanship that year, and he thought he'd got the gate. I thought that was pretty impressive, and it's a lesson I've remembered all my years, and it's one that I noticed tonight. And I wanted to acknowledge that because, ladies and gentlemen, you never give up. Even if you think it's done, it may not be done. Don't ever give up. That being said, we got some individuals here, like I say, I'm really impressed with them. I think it come down to some differences, and I'm gut torn in having to do what I'm going to do because I think y'all all are so good, but we've got to rank y'all in some way tonight. And in my mind, we've got each one has done a good job, but when you talk about that relationship with the animal, the way the animal worked with you, was able to get through the speeds, the distance from me. Tonight, the young lady's going to be 6 is right over here. Young lady, I love your style. But your pig wanted to get to squealing with you, wanted to not cooperate, wanted to stand off in the corner. You had hard times getting it to put it where you wanted to sometimes. But each one of y'all have driven the pigs the best you can. Unfortunately, that pig didn't allow you to drive it and put it in the spots you need to be right when you need to be at times. But you are a tremendous showman. Number 5 is going to be the man right here in front of me. Young man, just a little difference in how you want to get over it. You intense. Sometimes I wish you'd get a little more upright for me. You get over a little bit too far, not quite as quick on getting it out there. Sometimes too quick on the turn for me, though. I wanted to see a wider turn in some instances, but you also do a tremendous job showing. Let's give him a round of applause. Fourth is going to go to the young lady over here in the corner with the calico. Another one, when you come in from the first heat, man, you hit me hard, and I really thought she's going to be in this thing for contention. I think as we worked through, it ain't that you gave up, but I think your pig started giving up on you. So when you have a good speed, you have a really good showmanship style. I think your animal started getting where you couldn't put it where you wanted to. I wanted to see you walk out a little further. We got our little short with our cut over here to go around the ring. Just wanted to start giving you fits and all. And in a case like this, I think it becomes all the differences in the world. Third place is going to be the young lady right here in front of me. Young lady, you do a good job. The difference tonight, you want to get a little too close up on me sometimes. I want to see you get off. I can see when you get right up here on me, it makes it hard for me to see. I can actually see when you're out there about 8-9 feet from me a little bit better than I can when you get on a little close on me. And that was different for me. You do a good job showing, but there was times you got a little too close up there on me. I wanted to get back so I could see that pig better. Now we're left with 2 that I think that each one of y'all, if I'm not mistaken, come out of different heats. I'm going to be honest. Young man was in a really tough heat with 3 that y'all, it was deep, I thought, and I believe we still have. I believe he was in the heat with you. Made an impression when you come in the ring, though. Young lady did as well. Both of y'all hit from the time you hit to win it. And it's been true in my thinking throughout, all the way throughout that now. I think both of you do a tremendous job. I'm hesitant to say what I'm going to say, but there's some differences, young lady, in your style. To me, I mean, I'm not trying to tell you to change on, but just preferences. For me, I get a little distracted when you hold your hand the way you do. When you first come in the ring, I was wondering, did you have it in a sling? Had you gotten hurt? I'm not trying to insult you, but it did make me wonder. And during some times I wanted to, I mean, it never moved. And I wanted to see, when you brushed up some, I was wondering, did you have a brush? Could we move it or what? Now, you do a fine job showing it all, but it was in the back of my mind some differences. And when we get this tight, we have to start wondering what things and what we're going to split hairs on and all. The young man over here kept his brush out the whole time. He was ready to go. We had some issues at time that you had to fight through the pig not knowing to cooperate. Then I was watching, was you going to keep your composure? Both of y'all do a great job keeping your composure. Now, young lady, you don't have to change the way your hand is just because of me. I'm just saying. You want my honest opinion, I'm just giving it. I think, though, when it comes down to it, both of y'all did the best job keeping your heads up, keeping that animal at the right speed. Y'all did not excessively use the whip. Y'all were able to get around this ring and present it. In my mind, though, as far as keeping composure all the way through, and just as sure as I'm going to do this, young man, y'all get in the corner. But I mentioned earlier which one made the steps. The young man's the one I've been talking about who turned around and looked when he walked out the ring. He made 2 steps out of the ring, and I caught it. I think y'all are tremendous. I think it's really close. But young man, just some things hit harder and you just can't get out of your mind, and that's one of them. I think both of y'all are great. Any given day, y'all can flip a coin and y'all go back and forth, but the young man's going to be my champion today.
So for senior showmanship, first place we have Zach Williams. Second place we have Rayleigh Steele. Third place we have Danielle Hodge. Fourth place we have Caitlin Dillard. Fifth place we have Chase Holland. And sixth place we have Cheyenne Lalonde. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our shows for tonight. We hope you had a sweet time. Thank you to our judge, Dennis Kendrick, for coming out. And we look forward to seeing the students tomorrow for our livestock judging, as well as everybody on Tuesday for our auction. Once again, you can buy your tickets for the Texas trailer online, as well as a cut and wrap hog, and then also on Tuesday. Also, just a reminder, make sure you use the main gate for your exit. Use the main gate for your exit, saving you from having to turn back.